It does sound like it.
Try to catch the Irritel.
It's hard. I'm not good with proverbs. That's why I'm not an English professor. I don't know, is that one? Pretty sure way more than that. But yeah, the Farsa is going to be the target here for the Yuzong.
Yeah, definitely. So it seems like Team USA has their work cut out for them.
Yeah.
Let's see how they start game number 2. Early leash here for Team USA. Best player 1 getting a little bit of help from ISO. So this allows for Saken to go ahead and rotate up. Now looking at Team Indonesia though, yeah, they're just unbothered kings. It's basically their play from game 1, but just the same, they're presenting respect. They know that, hey, we can't pull the same kind of tempo anymore. They're onto us.
Yeah, but now this time Team USA is like, all right, it's our turn. You made me struggle earlier. Let's see what I can do to annoy you in this jungle. The Warrior and Yato just baiting out there. Vin and Moreno forced to respond. So at least they already have the idea of where it is, and it's still gonna go to the hands of Super Ken. Despite Best Player 1 knowing that he was on the way, the Little Wanderer slips away from his hands.
Oh yeah, they both spend the retribution up top. Let's take a peek at this XP lane matchup. There's a knockout by Vin!
Oh, a surprise rotation coming in by Vin. Catches out White Chicken and Best Player 1. Let's see what he can get with the rest of his jungle here. Hasn't hit level 4 yet. Super Ken really low. Here comes the response by Team USA. A look at White Chicken as he's trying to get back to it, and the members of Team Indonesia will be able to get away.
Got away with it. Team Indonesia got away with how deep they were up top, and the punish was present, but they just could not engage. Moreno here, he knows. He sees Best Player 1 trying to steal the little scaled lizard. I wonder.
Yeah, and what I like about how Team USA is playing this, yeah, they're getting info. They're not going hamming it up too much and taking away resources, but at least they're keeping Super Ken and his Fanny in check. And that's what you need to do when you're up against a Fanny. If you can't take away its resources, keep it in check, know where it is.
And they have all the tools to do that, luckily for Team USA. But now Turtle is up. Best Player 1 scores!
And it's going to go to Team USA, but Team Indonesia still wants to fight, but Team USA will be able to get away. Best Player 1. No, he won't! The skill from the Terizla, that little execute that he has, just enough to take away Best Player 1. There's going to be a kick by Finn and the Feathered Airstrike. That's 2 in 1. They lose the Turtle, but they get more kills. 3 kills early on here for Team Indonesia.
All right, if there's anything that Team USA can be happy for is the fact that they got some EXP on the way, because they're going to need it. The fact that they surrendered 3 kills over means they're absent from their lanes. They're absent from getting the farm that they need. And yeah, it just went from bad to worse because they're down about 1,500 approaching, right? So this is a better start already. I can say this is a much better game for Team USA, but you can't count your eggs just yet.
Yeah, not just yet. They still have to keep this up. Try not to force wins, because if they are not careful, Team Indonesia can punish. But we also have to talk about how Iso, he's been handling this lane well. It's going to be a stun onto Vin, a little bit too early though. Members of Team USA were not close enough, but top side actually. White Chicken gets taken out by Chorizo and Moreno.
Got 2v1'd up there. You see that it's wise for him to say, you know what, leave me to it. I'll try, and that did open up mid, but I'm wondering.
And he's going to get taken out there. Great combo. Great play by Best Player 1. Woo! And Yato, meanwhile, there's going to be a kick by Vin under the turret. Best Player 1 is going to be able to get away with it. So, Team USA getting one back right away.
I was going to say, I'm wondering how much Team USA can get away with, and that's more than I expected. The fact that this next turtle coming up in about 10 seconds is as 50-50 as it gets, and this is already great news. Bad news though, they're down about 2,000, but just the same, they're putting pressure where it matters.
Yeah.
They're trying to score what needs to be scored to open up the map for ISO.
Yeah, and a small win there actually. Chorizo already forced to use the penalty zone, so that's one big ultimate gone from the side of Team Indonesia. Here comes White Chicken and the Dragon. You see the members of Team Indonesia zone. Vin into the backline. White Chicken just going after the far side. A kick on the Best Player 1 to get the retribution onto the hands of Super Ken with a super play. But it's Team USA getting kills also with Vin down. The Twade was White Chicken.
Oh, Twade! And just like that, Super Ken making like dashboard confessional stolen right underneath USA's face. All right, So, given the little victories that Team USA have gotten in the past minute or so, you still have to consider that the macro and micro, Team Indonesia is coming out on top.
Yes.
It's been a better game for USA, but Team Indonesia understand that this is just another day in the office, and they will get these wins. And off camera, I wonder how that happened even.
Yeah, a shutdown 2v1. It was Super Ken and Sorizo taking
Again?
out Fried Chicken. They keep taking him out of the game. They did it in the mid-game in game number 1. Now they're doing it much earlier because they couldn't take out best player 1. ISO is actually handling the gold lane so well against Saken. Saken, for most of their matchup, has just been under turret.
So now you have to consider the economy of what's going on, right? You see here, best player 1 meets up with Super Ken. Not a fight Super Ken wants. Consider this. Can ISO's farm outweigh Fried Chicken's mental? Because they are attacking the veteran from the United States. They are attacking the XP laner. And is there enough farm on ISO to make up for that?
Yeah, at this point, we feel it. We've played it in our ranked games when we're with our friends. But the EXP laner keeps going down. He's just saying one thing. How's the gold lane?
Yeah.
How's your farm? You good? You good? And it looks like he's doing okay, but despite the lead that he has, in terms of the positioning in the lane itself, he's actually down around 300 to Saken's Iritha, but it's not that bad. It's still very close.
All right, considering what the rest of the map looks like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The fact that ISO is staying this aggressive, but nope. Moreno comes and visits and says, yeah, we can't have this. You can't have this much space. Fried Chicken has worked hard and given up so much for this. We can't have this any longer. This is the last hurdle of the game, folks. Here we go. Vin very low.
He gets terrified and gets taken out, and here comes Fried Chicken with a dragon, and who gets a turtle? It's the Farsa. The two junglers were there, and that's even a kill for Super Ken with Yato going down, and Team USA knows they can't get any more. It'll be way too risky if they try and hold on. ISO just poking them down. That was a little bit of a heat check there by ISO. It's like, oh, I got the damage. You got to be careful. So they're able to hold on to the tower in mid, but they lose a considerable amount.
Ariana Grande and Nathan Sykes almost is not enough.
It never is.
Never is. I think if he had his Blade of Despair built, would have been double, at least, right? 2 kills for Team USA, but down bottom, they're trying to punish Saken!
Saken gets taken out. Best player 1 and Warrior working together, and Finn gonna be able to find ISO, but ISO getting away from it! The outplay by the Brody! Finn trying to chase. Finn really low, but Warrior and Yato says, let's go for this one, as they look at Sorizo. And meanwhile, Fried Chicken just trying to attack or defend top side. Here in the fight though, Super Ken and the rest of Team Indonesia just trying to find scraps, but they find a golden nugget in ISO. They take away the Brody. Mid lane though, US has a lot of minions, has a good amount of control. Super Ken able to clear it really quickly.
He's no longer playing a cyborg, but Sorizo made like the Terminator that he is, and he found out what ISO was. He hunted him down, bro. He had just tunnel vision on where this Brody was and shut him down before he could have dealt any more damage.
He looked at the Brody and said, hasta la vista, baby.
Oh man, looking at the items here, he converts the eventual Blade of Despair. He said, you know what, I can't dream so big. Let me cut it down a bit. Malefic Roar for now.
Jade said after the penetration already, he needs to. The scaling that Team Indonesia got, but Finn a little bit too eager. Great counter punish there by Team USA. A little bit of a small win,
But you gotta call a spade a spade. What was Vin doing that deep? There was no call for them there. So I'm guessing maybe best case scenario, they were trying to push up top. They were trying to punish Fried Chicken, and they did that by isolating and providing Vin, sacrificing his body. So I'm wondering if that's going to be good for this turtle take, or rather Lord take, because, it's very low.
Here comes the American Dragon. Is it going to be enough to provide space? Super Ken, can he get close enough to retreat? He does! Super Ken, but Team USA will continue to fight as they shut down the Terizla. Meanwhile, Vin finds the Dragon in the back, while the members of Team USA will be able to rescue him. They lose the Lord. They get one. And they do not have the space creator or the health to continue an attack here. Team USA will not be able to get anything out of that except for a kill. Still, again, very close compared to game number 1, and it's a small win that could have gone so much worse for Team USA after Team Indonesia got that Lord, but they minimized their losses and got a win in getting a kill on Chorizo.
What a gambit. An amazing exchange. And Vin finds one. Oh, Warrior's going to get away, but just barely. At this point, Team USA is trying to recover, but Indonesia's not letting up.
But the Team USA, they're holding on, as Indonesia does not want to give space. Little by little, the towers are going away. Lord marching down bottom will be able to take that one. Team Indonesia are looking at the mid and the top now.
Oh, this is the smallest gap between these two teams all series long. And the fact is, United States, they can defend.
Oh! How? Vin found the kick, but White Chicken is in the right position to stop an attack by Team Indonesia right away. And just like that, what looked like an amazing play by Vin turned into a great response, but from out of nowhere, Yato gets taken out, whittled down by Super Ken, taken out by Chorizo. Warrior goes in with a wild charge, with a feather dash strike. The poke damage coming in from Team Indonesia, a little bit too much. The tower in the mid goes down. The members of Team USA are low, and they will only watch and try to hold.
That was one of the most brazen and unique angles I've seen a Fanny come through in the middle of a team fight. And mind you, mid lane wasn't even pushed all the way in, so they did not have as clear vision. So Super Ken was just playing off of the comms that his team was presenting, and just like that, he was able to take out a core. He was able to take out a key member of Team United States, which allowed the map to turn all the more blue. Folks, Indonesia have picked up the pace, and at a different timing nonetheless. They are now ahead about 3K, just under 12 minutes, despite United States presenting much of a threat. The first time in this series in the mid-game, and now a concealed play coming in. Oh, no one home.
No one home, close enough. Members of Team Indonesia were fortunate that they were spaced out. Team USA just trying to get something out of there. They spot Vin. Tight formation right now by Team USA, playing close. Team Indonesia a little bit more spread, but they're actually sandwiching the members of Team USA with how they're formed. So it's a reset in formation. But this is the threat of the Fanny. Always able to relocate and reposition so well.
Yep, she can find most angles. And the fact is, Team United States, they're overloaded right now. Warrior has to check bushes, make sure Super Ken ain't hanging out. They have to make sure that ISO and Yato are protected. And something I have to say, man, in that last engagement, White Chicken, he didn't die, right? He didn't die, but he hesitated. And that is enough evidence for me to say, hey, maybe they have successfully attacked the young Ian Hole's mental. Maybe he is considering if I should or should not commit the Petrify combo, because that, split-second hesitation is enough for a team like Team Indonesia to take advantage of and get big wins out of.
True. Undeniable fact of the game, with so many questions over Team USA's heads, is that it is still close. This is the closest this has been all series. After a devastating game number 1, they've kept it close. It may be down to one retribution, one mistake. The entry here of Super Ken, when he will go in, is big, along with Chorizo and Vince. Initiation! That's going to be a kick, but Best Player 1 gets a reset there with the anti-CC. Here comes White Chicken, here comes the members of Team USA. But can they reach it? Yes, they do! They reach the backline. Super Ken is low, and then going to be Best Player 1 going to be able to get that Lord down. Super Ken is low. Team USA have found an opening. They have found hope. The light at the end of the tunnel was Moreno getting taken out there for the 3rd kill. Chorizo and Vin can only watch.
3 for 1 plus a Lord on the way out, and mind you, it was luminous. Boy, oh boy, this Lord's gonna smack right into that tier 2 down bottom. And United States not wasting any time. They might try to finish.
They might try just that. Vin will try to delay alongside Chorizo. They're looking at this Cho. They want to take him out, maximize the chance. You thought it was done. You thought you could count us out. That was only game number 1. We'll take you to one more. Team US forces game 3 against Team Indonesia.